girl. I was petrified and happy at the same time. I want you to be mine. To be something with you, babe. I need to feel sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin. Oh, babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears. How long you said when you waiting for me, baby? Such a long time. I hope you always love me for the rest of life, baby. I'll never let you down. Baby, I want you by my side. To be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin. Oh, babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears. To be something with you, babe. Feel sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin. Oh, babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears.
Just about to get underway. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ball. The 1-2. Kirk to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Just getting started here in Toronto. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Way out front for strike 2.
Ball.
Vargas off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That one felt good. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Juan Soto. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and chases a low one there. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a man aboard. Anthony Santander at the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. To third. Here's Marte for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning. Throw sails over his head at first.
Center fielder
Jorge Barrosa, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2.
That's a check.
Swing.
What do you got?
Appeal down to third, and he held up. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. 1 out, man at first. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a big swing and a miss. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Corbin Carroll now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two. Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Bounce to Santana. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one for strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Popped up. Marte under it. Out. Number 2. Here's Andres Jimenez.
No.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul, out of play. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Back now in Toronto, top half of the third inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Did he
Started
swing?
after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Ground ball to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Ildemaro Vargas getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1. Vargas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Two down, nobody on.
4-1.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Out to short, Perdomo. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And at first, Juan Soto next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Smashed to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's two down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Adley Rutschman. That one pushed foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Drive.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Jorge Barrosa. And that one fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Full count now. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. Off balance feed. There's one. To first.
He's in there. He's
not in
safe.
time. Great effort there. This is Corbin Carroll. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right side, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Ready to go, bottom four. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late with the swing there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, went around. Strike one. And it's fouled off. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to...
Marte to second, throw to first,
No,
but he
he's in there,
beat it.
safe.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ride. No.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. In the dirt. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score. It's 6-2.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So 2 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. Out towards right center field. And that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Ildemaro Vargas on the ground right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, righty reliever out of the pen, Brandon Fogg.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2. Now Kazuma Okamoto. And first offering is fouled off. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that skips into dirt. He was late there. Strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Grounds 1 to short. Perdomo there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, now the D-backs catcher, Adley Rutschman. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. To the right side, Clement. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Nato comes in to take his cuts. He's 2 for 2. Chopped left side. Okamoto whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Barrosa now at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the 6th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. In the air to left center. Gurriel moving under it. And there's 1 down. Now here is Andres Jimenez. In the dirt, ball 1. This one in the air center field. Barrosa under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And the batter is George Springer. Ripped on a line to center. Barossa makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And the 0-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Down to the bullpen for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle times when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Swing and a miss as he was late.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Gurriel at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Juan Soto. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Barossa takes it in for the out, and there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. One down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball, right field. Carroll gets under it. And there are 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And it's fouled away. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. Vargas
what do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. And the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And that skips into dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Up the middle, Perdomo. Tosses to first.
You're out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Kerr,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And now Andres Jimenez. Left field. And the inning is over. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. And there's one down. Jorge Barrosa will hit next. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. In the air to left center. Soto on his way over. And there's 2 down. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. They're down to their final strike.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Tell you about the sun, can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me, we come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. Love love. And that's word to plug to JD Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun?